What's up, yos? Man, 2022 is about over. Man, Bruce A. Boom. Man, I guess like any year, really, you can take 2022 and break it down in halves, man. Half good, half probably not so good. And I think probably most people can, no, lucky it's not a joint. I don't smoke weed, so is what it is. David Hart, Kusasad was up. Um, yeah, it's a tale of two. It's a tale of 2 years in one, really. I mean, we all go through it. We uh, we go through streaks hunting, and we get on these little tears, and then we get on these little you know, you know, get on these little tears where you don't find anything. But that's every year, man. I mean, I don't know anybody who goes for a whole year. I got a big drink. I don't know anybody who goes through a whole year of just finding, it is what it is. But you know what? Regardless, um, and I'm pretty sure I speak for Audra as well. Um, Regardless of how the year went, hey Paul, what's up? Um, we met some really cool people. Um, through the chat, through our streams, and at Come Out Swinging. Um, Dave Hart and his wife, um, uh, and others, which kind of makes it all right. I mean, um, the people you meet and the relationships that you form, and fun with dirt. What's up? Um, Kind of makes it all come full circle, and so you take the good with the bad. It's YouTube. It's a metal detecting community. It's a community. Um, Mostly good. Always going to have some knuckleheads. It is what it is. Um, but it just seems that the cool people always know where to go and always know who to be around. And just like in life, it's who you surround yourself with. And I have managed to surround myself with some awesome people, including you guys. Minus 35 last one. I know, right? It's crazy. It was minus 10 here for 3 days. And now we're going to have 10 days of 50 degrees or higher. Go figure. But I'll take it. Javier Garcia, what's up? Yes, Bree, you are the coolest, though. That is my child, my daughter. Um, Actually catching one of my shows for the first time. He's going. Anthony's going out with Metal Detecting Brooklyn tomorrow. That's cool. Um, that's awesome. Hey, what's up, Nutcase? Um, Thank you guys last night for those of you that were um, in the chat for the stream for Audra and I. We had a blast. Tons of fun. Awesome seeing some new people, different people. Um, Sending in some of their finds. Love to see that. Love to see new people come in. Um, Love to see, not that we don't like seeing the old people send stuff, but uh, it's still cool to see some new people come in and send some stuff, and we love it. And no matter what it is, keep sending it. Um, we will definitely show it. We can't always get to everything. Oh, John, cheers, bro. But it's always awesome to see new people come in, because you know what? We were all there once. We were all the new people coming in, and um, it's only fair. There were people that stepped up and helped us and showed us the way, and it's only fair we do the same thing. Crafting? What are you crafting? Uh-oh. She's crafting and multitasking. I'm scared to even ask. Scared to even ask. Anthony finished his last night during the stream. That's why you got to get the big bottle, man. That's why you got to get the big bottle. But you guys rock. Thank you guys for coming last night. We had a blast. Um, this is why we do what we do. Um, because of you guys, man. We enjoy having you guys around and enjoy the fun and you know we can't always keep an eye on the chat every second. But when we do catch it, it's pretty funny. You guys are, we got a lot of comedians, so that's pretty cool. Audrey ain't drinking nothing. She's gonna be drinking Coke during her stream next week. Watch, I guarantee she's gonna be a can of Coke, or she's gonna have an East Coast metal detector glass with Coke and ice. I agree, Paul. Man, this community is incredible. Um, actually, Dave, I tried to get out yesterday and the ground was frozen solid, so I'm done till Monday. So January 2nd will be my next hunt on Monday. I believe me and Audrey are getting out, and probably Brucey, Shirley Temple. I don't know no Shirley Temple. So my next hunt is going to be my first hunt of 2023. The Madman, Richie Madison, Maine, is here. Did Richie check your messages, man? I sent you a message. But you know what? I'm looking forward to it. Gonna expand my horizons a little bit. Me and Audrey both gonna expand our horizons a little bit in 2023. Scooter, what's up? And we're gonna do a little underwater detecting this year. So Audrey and I are gonna put a pulse dive in the water, and especially on those really hot days. Yeah, damn straight. I'm going MFing. That's right. And on those really hot days when it's like 97 degrees with 90% humidity, um, what better place to be is in the water. So I hope Team Lynch doesn't get a little mad. We're gonna try to take, we're gonna try to take a little bit of gold, a little bit of silver from them, um, and but we'll not take too much. We're not gonna be out there all the time, but we're definitely gonna do it during some of them hot days. But I'm looking forward to it. It's different, um, um, and it's always good to keep an open mind and respect um, what everybody does in this community, because not everybody swings a detector all the time. Some people strictly bottle dig, some people mudlark, some people magnet fish. Either way, you're out there, you know, trying to pull some kind of history out of the ground or from, out of the water. Um, and, you can't do nothing but respect that, no matter what you do. Some do both. Audra's known, she, mostly detects, but she does bottle, a lot of bottle digging. She's does a little magnet fishing with Scuba Sonia. So she kind of broadens everything. Whoa, is that what I think it is? It's a madman. There's a madman on the loose.
Hey, Bobby. Hey, everyone.
What's up, Richie?
Not much. I thought I saw a message go by, but usually you message me a little bit earlier. So
I get home from work late sometimes. Yeah. That's right, Mark. Sometimes some people are just swingers, man. What's good, man?
Oh, not too much. The weather's supposed to warm up.
It is, man. I'm stoked, man. You still can't get in the river, though.
No.
No.
It's good. It's good to get in the river when it's hot. You're taking after Dennis and me now.
Yeah, absolutely, man. So you guys been obviously streaming every other week, but you guys still putting videos together?
Yeah, I got I think I got 8 videos made.
That's 8 more than me, bro.
And we streaming every other week. That gets me almost to April. So
yeah. So now I got a problem though. When I start doing this underwater detecting, man, I gotta get a GoPro.
Oh yeah.
I gotta get a GoPro, man.
Don't do what I did.
You took your phone underwater?
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
I dropped it in the water once, completely submerged it, and it was fine.
Now
But
the
the
water's
next next time it submerged, it wasn't fine.
the phone's gonna stay in the car during those days. So I got to get me a GoPro and you know, be able to do some of that underwater. There you go. So yeah, it, it's been a crazy year, aren't they all though? But you know what?
Every year in this hobby is different too.
Yeah, you know what? It's funny. It's humbling. I gotta say, it's humbling because no matter how long you've been doing this, no matter how often you get out, no, no matter how well you do your research, um, you know, everybody in here knows there's never a guarantee, man. Never. I mean, in a sense, I get what you guys do because, um, you know, a river changes every day. It's just like going to the bay or the ocean. It changes every day. I mean, you have, you know, especially you know, a river that's, you know, that's a moving river. It's not, you know, not like a lake where it's just still all the time. It's constantly changing, um, you know, the whole complete topography of it. I mean, what's the old saying? You can never step in the same river twice.
You know, the uh, the levels change, and
True.
you get the level down real low, you get to access areas that you
Yeah.
couldn't.
Yeah.
So
But you know,
it's like an all.
this is the time of the year. I mean, by the time you and Dennis are ready to get back in that river, it's gonna be a completely different river than the last time you were in it.
Yeah,
Completely different. And you know, that's really you know, that's really cool. You know, as you know, I do mostly farm fields. Farm fields don't change much. Um, and I'm finding more and more that a lot of the farmers are taking the cheaper way out of things now, and they don't do a lot of deep plowing and tilling and all that anymore. They basically now are all just kind of doing cuts, just cutting lines, and then
yeah,
throwing seed in.
yeah.
Um,
It's called a no plow planting.
yeah, so I
It,
mean,
it's a
you're not
new.
getting that. We're not getting that same stuff pulled up and brought up.
Yeah,
John, you're right, bro. We had a good year. I can't complain. Um, and yeah, we got to share it with some people, um, and I'm blessed, really, really blessed to be surrounded by. Yeah, I know, right? Um, Bruce, he said I get to use my water shoes. My wife got me water shoes for water detecting like 2 years ago. Yeah, I haven't used them yet, so
yeah.
now I'll get to use them.
I got duct tape and Flex Seal all over my waders. It's almost time
Yeah,
for me to get a new pair.
yeah. Now I got I live 10 minutes from the beach, and I always say, you know what, I'm gonna hit the beach a few times this year. I just don't. But now, you know, now I'm going to obviously do a little bit of water detecting this year. So the water shoes will come in handy. I'm debating, thinking about getting a wetsuit. Um, but we'll see. But yeah, I think I might turn around and get a neoprene wetsuit. Just to especially for later in the summer, August, we get a lot of jellyfish. What we call
Oh
Portuguese
yeah,
man o' wars. They're not going to kill you, but they're sure going to make your life miserable for 3 or 4 days with itching and all that. So, I'm looking forward to it. But Mandy Brown, welcome. Willie, welcome. Let me say hello to these fine people real quick. They all deserve individual attention. We got starting with my child, Brianna. We got Paul, American Woodlands Relics. Brucey's here. The man, Dan. I don't know if this is yours, but when I got my pulse dive, I had a little a danyard with it. I don't know if it's a danyard though. If not, might want to get in on that with Nocta, see if they can replace those with yours. Dave and Laura Chumley, welcome. FLX, John Donaldson, welcome. Audrey Dude, welcome. Richie, the Madman, Mandy Brown, Phil Bortner, Shannon Bortner, the better of the Bortners. I have to say that, sorry. Scooter's here. Willie's here. I'm here somewhere. I don't know where. Dave from PA Relic Hunters. Awesome to see them in early November come out swinging. All four of them got to make it. They're great dudes. Go check out their channel, PA Relic Hunters. We got Mr. 139.95 is now in the chat. Brian from You're Digging It.
I don't know. I don't know what the joke is behind that, but
well, last April we were at Come Out Swinging, right? And they had a big barn, and all the raffle stuff was in there. So you go in, you buy raffle tickets, and you put the tickets in what you want to win. Brian's raffle ticket number was 139, right?
Yeah.
He won like 4 times, right? So this year we went in November, and his number was 95. I think he won 3 times. So now we call him 139.95.
Yeah. Some
you know
people
who we got? You know, we got another visitor, Richie.
Who we got?
The one, the only.
Hey, what's going on?
Anthony.
Hey, Anthony.
How's it going?
What's up, man? You getting out tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, we're gonna try and get out there and last hunt of the year, you know.
Richie, you want Rich?
Yeah.
I'm not going out tomorrow.
I'm working.
Rich Metal Detective in Brooklyn called me. He's like, "What do you think about Thursday? It's gonna be close to 50." I was like, "Yeah, definitely. Let's go." So I'm gonna meet him at a park in the morning. I told him I'm itching to go out. I said,
I was gonna say, how bad did he have to twist your arm?
Oh no,
Yeah,
you know. He's like, "I'll meet you at 9. I'm gonna probably be at the park by 7:30."
There you go.
So
get that.
I'll go and
just
start messing around there. You know,
isn't that cool when you get there early and you find something and then your friend walks up and goes, "Dude, look what I got."
One time we were meeting there. He was like, "I'll be there by 9:30." I was there like by 7 o'clock that morning, and I found like 2 Mercs. So he had texted me. He's like, "I'm on my way." And I'm like, "Oh, hurry up." I said, "I already got 2 Mercs." He's like, "You effing suck."
I know, right? You got 2 silvers before he even gets there.
Yeah. And that park usually doesn't give a lot, but lately it's been like just producing for us. He found a half dime there. We've been finding lots of like just mainly silver dimes, silver quarters, a couple little.
Oh, you poor thing.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
It just goes to show. It goes to show you, Anthony. No matter what anybody says, no place is ever really completely hunted out.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
It's just not. You just, I mean, anything can change at any time. Whether it's, whether a park, a farm field, doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It just doesn't, you think you cover an area and maybe you didn't cover it the right way, the right direction. Maybe
right.
You were
just the point of the way you're swinging that, way you're swinging that detector.
You don't know, man.
You know, because we've gone there and we were finding silvers in the beginning. I found some really cool stuff there. I mean, I found a half there, found a Crodal bell there, which I never thought I would have found in Brooklyn.
Brian, I believe Brian asked, do you need a permit in Prospect Park? I believe you need a permit, period.
Yes, you do. They just started on the New York Park and Recreation website. Now they're doing it all online. You used to have to download the paperwork, send it in. Now you do it all online.
Yes, so, they started that actually a couple of years ago, I think.
No, this is the first year.
Just this year?
Yeah.
Because I had to print out paperwork, and then I had to mail it with a copy of my
license,
my driver's
ID.
license.
Yeah.
Right, and like 3 weeks later, I got my permit. It's just a piece of paper. I can't believe they sent me a list of the places I could go.
Yeah.
Holy crap, dude! There's a ton of them.
Yeah, it's all five. They give you a list or
All
the
5
list of
boroughs.
all 5 boroughs,
Yeah.
all the beaches and parks you're allowed
Yep.
to go to,
Yeah.
and there's a lot. There's a lot of spots to go to.
A lot,
Some of
dude.
them, but some of the parks, like I've looked a lot of them up, especially the ones in Brooklyn,
Uh-huh.
and some of them are like these little tiny parks that have been there maybe for about 20 years, 30
Right.
years. So they're new and they're not really, I mean, to go for Clad, maybe hope that somebody dropped the ring or something like that in there.
Right.
That's the only thing. But, you know, I'm still, Prospect Park is like my favorite. It's my go-to spot. You know, I live
Always
like
giving up
about,
something, right?
yeah, I live about 5, not even 5-10 minutes away from it. So I drive up there in the morning. That's usually where I meet up with either Rich or Frederick Romano. The only thing with Prospect Park is you're only allowed to hunt it on Saturdays and Sundays. You can't go during the week.
What's up with Frederick, man? I didn't see Frederick in a while.
I actually texted him Merry Christmas. He had gotten back to me, but I haven't heard from him in a while.
Yeah.
You know, I know he said he was waiting it out now until the spring or until it gets warmer.
It's getting warmer.
I know. I told him, but
I mean, you're talking from January 1st to almost mid-January. You're not going to have a day that's less than 50 degrees.
Right.
I looked at the weather. It's 50s all the way through till Sunday the 8th, and then Sunday the 8th it's 64 degrees, and I can't see beyond that. But hey, I'll take it.
I'll be honest. I go out. I don't care about the weather if it's cold or not. I've gone to the beach in when it was in the 20s.
If I can get my shovel in the ground, I'm out.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. I can deal with the rest.
Now it's good that
I was saying you got the pulse dive. You're gonna love that thing.
I can't wait.
Did you get it with the 8-inch coil on it, or the 5-inch coil?
It looks like that sounds about right.
8-inch.
Yeah, I bought it. It's like a big kit. It's like it's got the pulse dive, the pinpointer.
So I don't know if now they might be selling it now mainly with the 8-inch. I don't know. I haven't looked. When I bought it, I didn't buy the case part of it because at that point it would come with the 5-inch. So I ended up buying. There was.
Oh no, this is definitely bigger than 5.
Yeah. So I ended up getting it with the 8-inch, and I'll be honest, I took it with me to Florida. The waves were rough, but it was hitting things, and I couldn't. The waves were just knocking me around. I couldn't get anything under the water, but I used it on the sand during the evenings, and it was going down a good 3 to 4 inches.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's not going to go down. It's not going to go as far down as like a Knox or anything like that. But you know, for what I'm going to use it for, I don't need that. I don't need to go. No,
you're gonna need. It's going to be perfect for what you're going to be doing.
Oh, absolutely. You know, and I'm like I said, I'm Tin Man Magna Fishing. Welcome. You know, JBP. Welcome. I'm blessed. I mean, yeah, I hunt mostly farm fields 99.9% of the time, and I'm blessed to have a ton of spots within 30 to 40 minutes of me. Right. But I live 10 minutes from the beach, so you know what? I'm not a big beach detectorist. I did it when I first started metal detecting because I just didn't know any better, and it was close. So, for me, it was okay, you know, to start out with. I needed the history part of it. I needed history in my life, man, and I just wasn't getting that on the beaches. So, but you know what? It's you know, you have those days where it's freaking 100 degrees and. You know,
right? You don't want to be in a park in 100 degrees or out on a field.
Not that I don't want to be in a farm field,
but it's just too hot to be out on those.
You know, I'm getting up there, man. I'm closer to 60 than I am 50, man. And
we're in the same boat. We're only a few. You're September also, right?
Yeah, I mean,
we're only a few weeks apart.
After a couple few hours in that kind of heat, for me. I don't mind the heat part of it, but I get dehydrated. I lose my legs.
Yeah.
And when you lose your legs, that's it.
Yeah.
I mean, you
just want to. I just want to head out.
Yeah, that's it. You know, so that's going to be really good for those days. You know, where I know it's going to be 98 degrees and the humidity is going to be up there. And you know, yeah, I get out. It's light early out,
Yeah.
so you can get out there at 5:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
If you think it ain't hot and humid at 5:30 in the morning, yeah, and some days, so I mean that's going to be good. Those are going to be good for those days that Charlie. But you know, those are going to be good for those days. Just kind of break that heat, and not
Right.
kill
Right.
yourself. And you know what? If I come home with a few gold rings and a few gold bracelets and some silver rings, I don't think my wife's gonna bitch too much because she don't. I come home with 320-year-old coppers. I come home with reals. My wife could give less than a shit. I mean, I'll come home with a freaking huge 2 real. Like, "Hon, look. She's like, okay,
It's a coin.
that's Spanish silver. Okay, that's 280 years old. If you say so. But I come home with a gold ring. She'll be like, oh,
Give me that.
can I see that for a minute? Just let me see that for a minute. So, on those, I get lucky enough on the days I do it and, get lucky and hit, shoot, Rolex. Yeah, dude, I pull out a Rolex and, Looter 8, welcome. That'd be cool.
Now,
But,
now, Bobby, are you losing any fields to solar panels?
no.
They're putting solar panels in about every other hayfield up here.
No, no, I know, excuse me, Eric. I know Eric had a really good permission that we used to hit pretty frequently. I mean, I'm talking about it's got like 27 fields. Um, he's losing a lot of those contractors. They got contractors in there. We drove past one day and there were trailers out there in the fields, and they're turning everything into freaking condos and low income housing and all this other crap. There's one spot we were hitting for a while. We were killing that place, dude. I mean, we were pulling buttons and reals out, and they started they came in with a grader and just graded a bunch of dirt and had this huge pile of dirt, and they're gonna start building on it. So we tried hitting it, and we got a couple reals out of it after that. But they want to build shit everywhere, man. Just leave some stuff alone, man.
That urban
Leave some
sprawl.
stuff alone.
Yep.
But
As sad as it is, but that's what happens.
yeah, I don't know what you call it, man. But you know what? Um, unfortunately, they're killing some of these places, man. There's so much still in the ground. I mean, we all belong to different Facebook groups and all that, and we see the things that are pulled out on a daily basis, and we see people post picture of finds. There's so much more in the ground. I mean, it's ridiculous, and they just want to keep building crap and paving this and turning this into this. How about you just leave shit alone just let it go? We don't have enough crap. I mean, we're in an area, we're in a time where COVID killed so many businesses. You know, people are just kind of starting to recover from it, and people are much more careful, I think, now on how they spend money, and they just want to keep building stuff, building condos, putting up housing, which there's not. It's the problem isn't a lack of housing. The problem is lack of people working to afford the housing. People got so spoiled on the unemployment that they were getting and the extra money they were getting. And now one thing I see around here is people are doing this thing called Shipt. It's
Yep.
where people order stuff from a Target or a ShopRite or a Walmart, right? They prepay for everything. You now can go and do their shopping for them. Go pick up all the things they order, right? Deliver it to their house. You get paid for that. And some people
Yeah.
they're making good money doing it.
We've actually done that here. There's
And
a thing called Instacart over here that we use.
yeah, it's the same.
Yeah.
It's the same concept. And the thing is, you can make your own hours.
Yep.
You can wake up. You can wake up tomorrow morning and go, you know what? I'm not feeling it today. I think I'm going to chill and do whatever or something else, and then pick it back up the next day. It's you don't have a boss to worry about, a schedule to keep, and yeah, DoorDash. That's another one.
Yeah.
It's just people are going to alternative things, and
I know some people are really busy if they got a job or two jobs and kids and what have you going on.
Right.
It's pretty convenient to have stuff just delivered to your house.
right.
No,
But
it's definitely. There are times that, I mean, we still go out and do all our shopping, but there are times where it's like that. My wife's at work, I'm out doing something, and it's like, oh, we need this for tonight. Okay, so she'll put a little
well,
list together and call it up and have it
yeah,
delivered.
but I mean, you don't do it all the time. It's just
No,
you
no, no. During
know,
during when we were, they had lockdown and all that. During 2020, I mean, almost every other day we had Instacart coming. We weren't going out really to
right.
do a lot of heavy shopping.
All important, welcome.
And
But
all
a lot of things, and the thing is, there's such a shortage of staffing in places. Now they expect the people that are working to do 3 times the amount of work in the same 8 hours, and it's ridiculous. I see it every day. And people that have been in a place for 10, 15 years, they're starting to get to the point where they're like, I don't need this. You're not paying me anymore, but you want me to do 3 times the work because you don't
right.
want to hire anybody.
A lot of
We
things,
went
a lot of places have become like that. You
We
know,
went through that in the mills too. They reduced headcount. Everyone's jobs kind of expanded into different areas.
Right. You know what they don't have anymore, man? I'm showing my age here, but there's there, there's there's no job action anymore, where people used to say, "Screw you, we're not working. You want us to work, you do something. We'll come back to work when." But they remember the old union days, man.
yeah,
It ain't around no more. They fight unions every place, any place. They all fight unions now. They don't want anybody doing unions, because they don't want to be tied to a contract where you negotiate a contract. I back in the day I was union. I was a union rep. Negotiate a contract, get your 3.5% raise guaranteed every year. Which isn't a ton of money, but what you're going to get. And then also, if you were union, you basically had to commit murder to get fired if you had a good union rep. But that's all gone, man. People, it's crazy, man. And look at what everything's gone up. Gas finally has kind of leveled off a little. Lumber is ridiculous.
If you got to buy heating fuel in New England, that's
Yeah,
double what it was last year.
lumber,
yep.
coffee,
We were laughing. Eggs have gone
eggs.
up. They used to be like
Simple,
$1.99. Now it's like $5-6 for a
simple
dozen
little
eggs.
things. Simple little things that were affordable for even people that didn't have a lot of money. Now you go. I mean, my wife will call me as you're at a coffee, right? Yeah, I'll pick some up before I come home. I'll go and look. I'll go, holy, seriously? I mean, $10 for a little thing of Folgers like this. I'm like, you're out of your damn mind. Out of your mind. I said, I go to Dunkin' Donuts. I wait till they have that special where you get 2 pounds for like $15. I said, if I'm gonna spend that much money, I'm getting Dunkin' shit. I buy the 2 little. When wait till they have the special, I'll buy that shit. Shit, crazy. Oh, see, this is what you call a businessman right here. The Danyard has not changed prices. See, Dan knows. See, I had the pleasure of meeting Dan at Dig Stock last year. He had a nice little setup in the back corner. His prices are exactly the same now as they were then, and he has more now. See, there you go. But yeah, no, Charlie, everything's, man, it's crazy, man. But but I just want to take a minute. You know, Anthony, Richie,
Yeah.
so many people. You guys have been a constant for us the last couple of years, and Traver, what's up? You guys have been a constant, and we appreciate you guys. Just wanted to tell you that. Um, I also want to give a shout out to Charlie, uh, Charlie Holly, um, who was instrumental, would be an understatement, in getting our location for Come Out Swinging in November. It's a great time. Um, Charlie was, driving around on a little four-wheeler, checking on everybody, bringing some water out. It's just amazing. Um, and I had the pleasure of going to Charlie's house for kind of like a night bonfire kind of thing. Um, Last April for Come Out Swinging. What an amazing family. Just an amazing guy. Charlie is the best, man. But I just wanted to take time out, and I know I speak for Audra as well. Um, we appreciate the support. We appreciate the loyalty. Um, and you guys are just, I don't even know if I could find a word for it. You guys are always there, and you're always there to support. And you guys do great things for the community. Um, and as do many in here. And it's the reason why we do this, man. It's the reason why we come back. Um, and I'll tell you this, and some people don't. Some people, they're like, oh, I tell it like it is. We have some amazing people in this community. We also got some schmucks. It is what it is. You know, um, it's just the way it is. It doesn't matter what kind of community you're in, organization. The majority are good, but it is what it is. We got assholes too. It is what it is. But just like in life, and this is the way I live my life, I have a very tiny circle in my life, and there's a reason for that. It's all about who you surround yourself with, whether it's in the metal detecting community or it's in life in general. Surround yourself with the right people, period. Because you surround yourself with the wrong people, and you kind of you got to kind of put blame on yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm blessed to have you guys. I'm blessed to have all these people, Audra and Eric and the Bortners and just everybody down the line, man. Even the people that you don't see detecting out a lot or hear much from detecting. Mark Thomas, amazing dude. Gives back to this community. Mark the Bird Hunter, um, Charlie. You guys, are always there. Give back, and the Moody is wise. He is very wise.
Yeah, well, we're blessed to have you guys here for us too.
Yeah, you guys
It
support us.
gives us a place to meet up and talk and meet other people with like-minded people, and it,
Yeah,
we
absolutely.
enjoy that.
You know what? We do this. Audrey and I always said, when it's not fun anymore, that's when we end it. And I mean, don't get me wrong. It's fun all 99% of the time. There's that 1% where you get a knucklehead, or somebody says something or whatever, and you're like, mother, and you're just like, and you just want to say, you know what? Mm. But we support each other, and um, I guess in a way you can say we kind of talk each other off the ledge once in a while because we
Yeah,
both have times where we're like, you know what, not having fun right now, and then something will happen. Somebody, whether it's an Anthony or a Richie or somebody, does something or they'll say something, and we're like, you know what, this is why we do this, and then it just kind of all kind of comes back. But it's been, it's almost over. We got a few days left, um, and I'm looking forward to what comes. Um,
Hopefully,
and
we'll have a good year.
yeah.
2020,
20,
21, 22. They haven't been great.
22 was actually better than 2020 and 2021 for me.
Yeah.
I'm hoping 2023 has
it
couple
kind of
more
went.
things.
It's kind of double-edged sword for me. I'm gonna finish up with 6 less coppers than I got last year. Um, so I'm a little disappointed because, believe it or not, that's my thing. Do I like silver? Sure, who doesn't? I love coppers, man. So I'm gonna finish up a little short on coppers than I did last year. Um, but I had a really sick silver year, so it kind of it's like a wash, kind of. But I'm looking forward to it. Um, I'm
This year
looking
I had
forward.
like my first gold ring. I had my first silver ring. Had a lot of little firsts that bucket
That's key,
listers,
man. That's
you know.
huge.
And my as odd as it is, Cled does add up.
Yeah.
And
Oh
I'm the
yeah.
type of person
Absolutely.
I don't leave any quarter. There's no quarter left behind when I'm in a park.
Here's
If
the
I,
here's the thing. When I
Clean them
hit
up.
clad for that moment, I'm pissed. But it does go in my bag.
yeah,
It does wind up in a jar, and at some point I look at it and I go, "Holy shit!"
yeah,
But that's later on though. But at that particular moment, I got a knock. So if I hit a clad quarter, I'm hitting like a 29-30. I'm
yeah.
like, okay, yeah, quarter, okay, yeah. But every once in a while, you get surprised,
Yeah. I mean,
and that's
last
why we.
year I hit about $110 in Clad, which was not a ton,
Jeez.
but it was something. This year, I don't know how I did it, but it was like almost $480 in Clad that
Yeah, I
I
mean,
got.
it adds up. Man, I just got done rolling up a bunch of quarters and dimes and nickels, and I rolled them up. And my wife had this real big, like, kind of like a Tupperware thing, but it's pretty big. It's probably about that big and about that deep.
Mhm.
And so I rolled up a bunch of coins for my dog throughout the year, and I rolled them up, put them in there, and then put the lid on it, and stuck it up in a cabinet, and just leave it there. And my wife comes in one day, and she's like, "Huh? Have you seen my big Tupperware thing?" I'm like, "Yes."
Mhm.
"Do you know where it is?" Yes, I do." And she's like, "Where is it?" I said, "Up there in that cabinet." And she's like, gets the little step stool, and she gets up and she takes it down. She opens the lid, and she's like, "Really?" I was like, "Yeah." She's like, she's counting it. She's like, "Oh, okay." And she puts it back out there.
That reminds me, I haven't taken my clad in for this year. I put it in a bucket. If it's dirty, I run it through the tumbler and put it in a bucket, and then take it to the coin star. And whatever rejects come out of the reject tray gets one more chance. And what doesn't get accepted there, I leave it there for the next guy.
Yeah, John Donaldson's right. Jimmy Cloak, welcome. John Donaldson's right. It's when you dig up that quarter or dime that's 1965. That's probably the most annoying because you just
Yeah,
missed silver by 1 year.
That's called the FU mint mark.
but
Yeah,
you have to look at the 1965s because there was something done. There's like an error or something on them. Some of them were actually printed on silver on silver planchets. So always
Wow.
check your 65s.
Now, how
Wow.
many of those bicentennial quarters did they make? They must have made like 3 times the normal amount of quarters
Yeah.
of those.
Oh,
Those are
sure.
There's
everywhere.
tons of them.
I'm sure.
There's tons of them. I
sure.
love the bison. It's one of my favorite quarters. So long as it's a clean quarter, I usually keep it aside. I got like 2 or 3 rolls of them.
I am going to put the link in the chat for anybody else that wants to come up. Dennis, DF Digger, welcome. Anybody
Dennis?
that wants to come up, say hi, talk about your 2022, what you're looking forward to in 2023, please feel free, jump up. You know how shit goes around here. We just wing it. We don't really care. But yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. And and digging with some people, digging with more people that I haven't had a chance. I know Anthony. I know you've been. We've been talking. We messaged a few times about getting you guys a jersey. It's just been crazy, but maybe the spring hits. We get you guys crossed over. I got a couple of spots, man. Where
and me and Fred basically, we're retired, so
right.
I know you're off certain days during the week sometimes.
Yeah, I'm off certain days during the week, but yeah. So
let me know.
I got a few spots. Some of them we got some coppers, some of them got some reals. So, yeah.
That still has eluded me. I still haven't found a copper.
No coppers yet?
No coppers yet. Even when I went to Palmer Eugene's,
I won't tell you what I found this year then. and I fell 6 short of last year. But yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to that because I do enjoy getting out with. I mean, it's weird. I enjoy digging with others. I enjoy getting out with other people more. But I don't mind digging by myself either. I just throw my headphones on. I get myself in the middle of a big farm field, and I'm just lost. I'm lost to the world.
It's relaxing getting into that zone. All the worries usually seem to just like go away. I'm just thinking, listening to the tones. It's just soothing.
I agree, man. I agree.
In a whole different world.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people, some people have a problem with that. I don't mind it. I mean, if somebody messages me and say, "Hey, when are you doing a dig again?" I'm going Monday. Oh, can I go? Yeah, let's go. But at the same time, if I got a day off and I message like my buddy Bruce who digs with me a lot, if he can't get out or whatever, Audra's at work or whatever, Eric's working, I'm gonna sit there and go, yeah, shit, man, nobody can get out. Screw it, I'm staying home. I'm gone, bro. I'm out. I prefer to, it's more fun to dig with other people, but I also don't have a problem digging alone. It's like drinking, man. I drink alone. Yeah, with nobody else. So it doesn't matter to me. It's Metal Detecting Brooklyn. I heard you going hunting tomorrow.
What's up, Rich?
Little birdie told me you're going out tomorrow. And he's gonna get 2 Mercs before you get there. But yeah, absolutely, man. Same thing. Let's see. Phil said his goal for 23 in IHP. Okay.
That's like one of my favorite ones to find. I love IHPs.
I do. I don't. You know what? It's one of those things where if I head out, I am having one for you. If I get out and I don't get a copper or a silver, but I can pull it on IHP, I'm good with that.
Right.
If I go out and I can't pull out a copper or a silver, and I just wind up with buttons, okay. But I'm still kind of driving home going, copper, damn copper. But an IHP, it's not a copper, it's not a silver, but still cool. So if I pull out an IHP and a couple buttons, I'm good with that. I have no problem with that.
Yeah,
or
I
flying
love
eagle or something.
finding any coins from the 1800s, really.
Yeah, I love finding it. As long as I still haven't gotten the 1700s yet.
I know I know what you're gonna say, and I know what you're gonna say. I don't get that excited anymore with 1800s. I don't. I know it sounds weird, but Shelley Williams, welcome. I don't. I mean, it doesn't suck. And if it's a copper, I'm still pumped because it's a copper. But I'm blessed to live in a colonial area. So I mean, yeah, I pull out a lot of drapes and matrons and stuff like that. But I don't start really getting stoked until I hit the KGs. Then I start getting stoked.
Yeah, up where I'm at, you don't find that many of those. I mean, just
I
a
see
little
you
bit.
You pull a couple out of the river there.
Yeah, I'm just a little. Yeah, but it's not very often.
No.
Little further north than where people lived in the 1700s.
No, Richie, if you didn't live in a place where it's so freaking cold in the wintertime, shit, man. Dude, you guys, I was talking to Amanda today, Amanda Digger de Gaz, and, you guys get it. The winter is so bad, man. You lose power so often, and it's crazy, man.
It depends on where you're at. I mean, I'm on a main road, and I don't lose power that often. And when I do, it's not for very long. Because if I lose power, a lot more people beyond me are without power. So I get it back pretty fast.
My goal for this year is really probably not obtainable, but my goal for this year is 1500s. I don't know how I'm going to pull that off in the United States, but that's my goal.
It's possible.
It's possible, not likely, but you know what?
A good area for that's somewhere around Connecticut.
It's too freaking cold there too, and gas is expensive as hell there. But then again, I should call Joe Hollywood, coming up to dig.
I haven't dug anything in the 1600s that had a readable date. I mean, I've dug the Chinese cash coins that were in that area.
I have five. So that's my goal is 1500s. Or you know what? I'll even settle for really early 16s. I'll settle for that. But call Malik. Yeah, call Mike. Mike. We're coming to Connecticut. But yeah, gas and I don't know, for some reason gas in Connecticut is ridiculous, man. I have a stepdaughter lives in Connecticut. So, we go up there every once in a while, pick her up, bring her back here. The gas between, dude, Anthony.
Yeah.
I get up way up on, on the Parkway. Literally like before I get into New York. And
Right.
if I have to stop and get gas there, I get gas there. I made a mistake. We went up there and I'm not if I'm not 40 cents higher, 20 minutes into Connecticut than it was in Jersey. It was crazy.
We went into Long Island, when was it, on Christmas Eve, and I had filled up before we went there. I was like, oh my God, I should have waited and filled up before, when we went into Long Island, because it was crazy. It was like 40, 50 cents less. I was like, I should have just filled up when I got down there.
You know what's funny? I'm catching a lot of shit right now. I found this year I had a really good, I'm going to call it a good year. But I am catching, I mean, I'm talking coppers, reals, whatever, name it. I couldn't find a friggin' spoon to save my goddamn life. A spoon! I couldn't find a spoon for like 4 months. I was finding spoons left and right. And the moment I needed to find a spoon, I couldn't find a spoon for 4 months. And then when it didn't matter anymore, like a week later, I found a friggin' spoon. Go figure. Go figure. I'm catching all kinds of crap right now.
Oh,
I got a spoon. I did get a spoon. I got silver spoon. I got all kinds of spoons. I just couldn't find one in that 4-month span. It was crazy. And the funny thing is, right before that, Audra and I went to a place that we've hit many times. We've got some good buttons, coppers out of there. My buddy Brucey, me and Audra and him were out one day, and he pulled a Triumph out of there. And one day, Audra and I were there, right? And I pull a spoon out. She's like 10 feet away from me. She pulls a spoon out, and it was a matching set. It was actually, they were together, but they were 10 feet apart. I couldn't find a spoon after that for like 4 months. It's crazy. Crazy. Couldn't do it.
it happens.
Is it weird? Isn't it funny when you're looking for something, you don't find it?
And when you're not looking for it, it's
Yeah.
right there. Or
It's
you find
right.
tons
I
of
couldn't
them.
find one. I couldn't find a plastic spoon in a grocery store. It was so bad. It's crazy.
Now, Bobby, you probably don't notice the prices too much.
Of what?
I mean, the driver gets out of the limo and fills up the tank for you.
A driver, a limo? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Imagine that. All right. So you know what? It's 2 minutes to 8, and I'm not known to really give a shit, and I don't give a shit. So, I will send Shelly a pile of musket balls. So I don't really care. So you know what we're gonna do? If everybody else is game, everybody wants to stick around.
What is it?
Mad Libs
Libs.
After Dark. So I'll let the chat decide if you guys want to stick around. I got all the time in the world. I don't really give a shit about anybody else at the moment. And if you guys want to do some Mad Libs, just let me know in the chat. If not, we'll call it a night. So I'll let the chat decide.
We got
I
one
got a whole
taker,
lot-
Phil
I got a whole
Bortner.
I got half a bottle left. Damn, I just picked that up for me last night too. Shit.
I got nothing left here in the house. Well, actually, I do. I have stuff downstairs in my basement, but it's all
I'll
my
wait.
sons. It's all my sons.
You get did are you not responsible for that man being on this earth?
Oh, sure. I take
Look,
whatever
look.
I want. Well, that
Go do it.
the
Go
bottle of Screwball that I
There you
finished
go.
was a brand new bottle of his.
All right, so let's do it. Let me see if I have a writing utensil down here because I might need that. Do I have one? I don't. So you know what? I'm gonna scream up to my wife to throw one down the stairs. She'll probably shoot my eye out, but hey, hi. Can you throw me a pen down? Thank you. My wife's gonna throw me a pen down and we'll do some Mad Libs, man. Y'all should have been around the other night. Was it Christmas? Yeah, Christmas night. We did a Mad Libs. Damn, that was quick. We did a Mad Libs private one. Oh my god. Shit got at it. I tell you what, I can't tell you what the first word was. In the very first one we did, it just went downhill from there. It went completely downhill. Completely downhill. All right, we got a pen. We got a pen. I can't even tell you what the first word was. Oh, it's YouTube. Yes, Joe did start it, and yeah, I'll be the first word I believe of the night was a noun, and Dawn can. We'll let Shelly say it.
You know what? I'm gonna bounce off. I'll be in the chat.
All right, Brian,
Okay.
you got it, man.
Thanks for having me on.
Anthony wants to play.
Yep. I'll see
You
you
got it.
later.
See you later, Anthony.
All right. All right. So here we go. You ready, Richie?
I'm ready.
All right. Here we go. Yes, we can confirm that neither one of them are here, Scott. The Squeak household is under the weather, and Emily is not here. So here we go. And by the way, the first word in our private one the other night, let's just say it's not something you might find in my nightstand drawer, but might find one somewhere else. And that's how that went. All right, here we go. We ready? Shelly is not sensitive. All right, so the first one we need is a part of the body, plural. Shocking. Shocking.
That was the first one I was thinking of.
You know what? You know what? I got to go with Audra on this one. I got to go with Audra on this one. A big old bag of dicks. Okay. Well, we got that out of the way. Salty one. The next one we're going to need, we need an adjective. And for those of us that have been out of school for a while, it's a descriptive word. Descriptive. Oh, sweaty balls. Crusty.
Oh, I don't know.
Smelly. Chatting with Portly. Oh my God. Pounding. Ooh, sweaty.
Glittery.
Glittery.
Skanky.
We're going to go with sweaty. Next up. Oh boy. We need a noun. A noun. Woo. Dawn Shelley is not a noun, Joe. Backdoor. It's going fucking south quick. Utensil. As. Dog. You know what? You know what? I got to go with Dave on this one with backdoor. I like that because there's just no way to know where that's gonna lead to. Spoonage. All right, we need another noun. Noun. We need another noun. Spatula. Ooh. Nasty.
Nasty's not a noun.
Nasty is not a noun. That's an adjective. Front door. Ooh. I see that we have a revolving door here. We're going to go with Anthony's front door. Front door. We need another adjective. Roof is not an adjective.
Gross is an adjective, though.
Gross is an adjective, yes. Cigarette is not an adjective. We need some slippery,
Smoking
squishy.
verb, I think.
Smoking, yeah, it's a verb. Squishy, delicious, mini, dehydrated. How do you two of you come up with dehydrated? Back to back. Wow, bloody.
Rigged.
Oh, you know what? We're gonna go with Phil on this one with bloody. I'm afraid to ask what the next word is. It's a noun. Oh Lord, I have a feeling Shannon's coming out with Shannon's gonna come up with this one. A noun. We need a noun, people. Yule log. Is that a Christmas shit? Banana. Bible. YouTube's probably watching this right now going, what the fuck are they doing? Neighbor.
I'm sure they've seen worse.
Cow patty. Spend a little too much time on the farms there, John. I don't run into cow patties. I do run into a lot of geese shit, though.
It's funny. If you find a cow patty, it's usually good signal underneath it.
Yeah, I know, right? Good luck with that one. Put your pinpointer in that mother. All right, maid. We'll go with Shannon and maid. Who knows where that's going to go? We need a verb. A verb. Nurse could be a verb or a noun.
Nursing, I guess, would be the verb.
No, you could be a nurse.
I get it. Yeah, I get it now. Yeah, you can nurse someone to help.
Yeah. It depends on what the action you're doing. We need a verb. Come on, verbiage. Stoking, pounding. Phil, we got to talk. Engorge. Oh my God. Wiping. Spelunking. Vibrating. I got to go with that. I got to go with vibrating with Richie. Who knows where that's going to lead? Verb ending in ing. Wow, Dave must have been reading my mind. He says swooshing already.
Well, you get a bunch of them to choose from already.
Swallowing, stroking. Oh, we're gonna go with, you know what, Dave Hart. Met him and his wife at Come Out Swinging. 2 awesome people. And what was that again? Yeah, that. Adjective. Draining. What do you guys got? Like ESP or something? I ain't got the word out yet. They're already giving me adjectives. Draining, sucking, spanking. Okay. Dave and Laura. Spanking. Another adjective. Imagine that.
I don't know if spanking's really an adjective.
Spanky. Spanky could be an adjective. We'll put spanky. Just so we're grammatically correct.
All right.
Douchey. Hairy. I like douchey. Well, no, let me rephrase that. I don't, but part of the body. Part of the body. Taint.
The new part to the body there, finger male.
We're going to go with Scooter here. Getting in touch with his feminine side here, uvula. Noun. We need a noun. No, there's 3 other PA relic hunters too. I know we all did Fireball together. Unfortunately, I'm the only one that's got Fireball right now. We need a noun. You got tongue, eyebrow, knuckle, fingernail, Muppet, pussycat, hammer, picket fence, brown marks. Is that like skid marks? Lips, elf, doorknob. We have two taints. Yeah. Pickup truck. Oh my God. Reindeer, golf ball, hole, Santa, peanut butter, Lincoln. All right. We'll go with Deej here and go with Lincoln. Deej just sitting here going, I can't do this shit on my stream. I just can't do that.
I,
Snowstorm.
I,
10-inch
I think Deej can do that.
Yeah. Oh, I fucking love it. Adjective. We need an adjective. Hi, you're missing this. We got 10-inch longs. We need an adjective. Premature. Whoa. Firmly. Come on, Shelly. Come on, Shelly. Impress me here. Come on, Shelly. Sloppy, beautiful, rosy, toasty, moist. Ooh, moist. Come on, Shelly. Give me one, Shelly. Give it to me. Come on. Give me one. Give me a good one.
There you go.
Beastly. Adverb. Adverb. Everybody right now is on Google going, fuck, I ain't been in school in 25 years. Adverb. What the hell is an adverb?
Usually ends in ly.
Yes, it does. Drunkenly. Drunkenly. As that's quickly added to the Webster's edition. Lusciously. Ooh. Church marks. I don't think that's an adverb, but okay.
That's more like a noun.
Ghastly. Gently. Sleazily. There you go. John wins. John wins that one hands down. Part of the body. This should be interesting. Part of the body. Dingleberry. Ooh. Hands, neck, armpit. Oh, anus. All right, we're going anus. Shannon wins that one. Noun. We need a noun. Belly button, throat, chest, toes, Adam's apple, oak, carrot. Interesting, Richie. Very interesting. That's very interesting. Corvette. Fishing rod. Brain. Hey, you know what, Brucey? We're going to go with Brucey's brain. And the last one of this is a part of the body. Make it interesting, people. Make it interesting. Pinpointer. Niagara Falls. The American side or Canadian side? Earlobe. Areola. Scooter's getting into anatomy and physiology here. Ear loop, shin bone, finger, nip, lobe, Olin's praying, lips. Oh, Phil. We're going with Phil on this one. You don't even got to finish that. I'm going right with it. I already know.
He only did that because he didn't know how to spell it.
Perhaps that might be correct. Sometimes just knowing where it is enough. Scooter used to teach at Upper Iowa University, which is opposed to Lower Iowa University. All right. Yeah, I agree, Shelly. Totally knows how to do it. All right, here we go. If you're determined to land that first date, you must occasionally take matters into your own big old bag of dicks. I am forever going to tie that to Audra. Forever. Sometimes a little sweaty flirting is all you need to get that hot back door following you around like a lovesick front door. Once you've identified your bloody target,
why is it bloody?
That's a great question. Cast a come hither maid that says, I would love to vibrating you right here and now. Close the distance between the two of you by stroking in your most seductive, spanky manner across the floor. Engage your beloved in some douchey conversation. Appear totally into them by nodding your uvula at whatever they say. If you can do that, you got freaking talent. That's all I got to say. As if you were hanging on their every Lincoln. If they say something beastly, laugh sleazily and lightly touch their anus. If you make your crush feel like the only brain in the room, they'll be eating out of your clit in no time. All right, you sick motherfucker. All right. Who's up for another one? Team Lynch, Kathy and Tim and Kathy, welcome. What's with this first date shit? All right. Who's ready for another one? Y'all ready for another one? Yeah, Owen, wow. These are your peers here, dude. These are your peers. All right. Welcome. Here we go. Detecting the Shore, Mark and Angela, welcome. Maybe. Well, here we go. I need an exclamation. Exclamation. All right, Phil, you guys have a good night, man. Sounds. Zoinks. Zoinks. Crap. Wow. Holy shit. Bazinga.
Bazinga.
Bazinga. Yikes. Boom. What the? Yeah. I say that all the time, John. Jinkies. You watching too much Scooby-Doo, man.
I don't even know if that's still on.
You're watching too much Scooby-Doo. Huzza. Huzza? We're going to, you know what? We're going to go with Dave Hart on this one. We're going to go with Bazinga. A person in the room. Zoinks also came from Scooby-Doo. You're right, Shelley. Person in the room. This ought to be very interesting. Shelley. You know what? We're just going with that right off the bat, Dan. We're just going to go with that right off the bat. I don't need to see anything else. Adjective. We need an adjective. And for those of you who are playing along at home or just joining us, this is Mad Libs After Dark. Keyword being after dark. We need an adjective. Groggy, hot, sleepy, exhilarating, crunchy. Oh, gotta go with crunchy. No telling where that's going. Plural noun. Plural noun.
Computer wants to do a scan. I don't think so.
Who wants to do what?
My computer wants to do a scan. We'll do it later.
Scan of what?
To look for viruses and all that stuff.
Dude, there's more viruses in this chat than you can shake a stick at. Stink bugs. Stink bugs. Dogs. Diapers. Diapers. Zebras. I'm very disappointed, Shannon, that he came up with zebras. Viruses. Very apropos. ATVs. It must be because Dan's got all that snow up there. Roaches. Gerbils. Gerbils. Yeah. All right, John. We're going to go with gerbils. I hope the next word is not a noun. Type of liquid. Oh, boy. I did go with gerbils. Type of liquid. Mercury. Nothing like a little poison there, huh, Richie? Honey. Kool-Aid. Non-alcoholic beer for Scooter. Okay. Lube. Fireball. It's a lovely thing, isn't it? Maple syrup. Shocking, Dan. Shocking. Arsenic, honey.
Maple syrup from Dan in Vermont.
I've had some of his. He sent me some. It was unbelievable. Chocolate syrup. Milk. Antifreeze. Antifreeze it is. You know what's funny? I watched a Forensic Files recently. I've seen it like 5 times though, where a woman slowly poisoned her husband by putting antifreeze in like his food, drink, and whatever. But she couldn't say antifreeze, so she would say anti-free. And when she got interrogated, she would say anti-free. And then she claimed that someone sent a letter to the house claiming that they poisoned her husband with anti-free. Duh, stupid, gave herself away. Couldn't say, yes, Shelly, you're right. Shelly and I watched the same shit. But yeah, she kept saying anti-free. Completely gave her away. Bitch was dumber than a box of rocks. I swear to God.
There's another woman who did that. No, it was a man who did it to a woman on American Greed. I don't know if you ever watched that.
Yeah. Well, the woman that did it to her husband, and then she tried to blame her. Well, she tried to blame her daughter, and then she tried to do it to her daughter. Her daughter actually survived. The trial's still going on. Yeah. Um, yeah, it's crazy. We need a noun. Noun. Yeah, you're right. Her daughter did help. I watched that on Forensic Files. I've seen it like 4 or 5 times, but the lady was dumber than a box of freaking rocks. It was crazy. We need a noun. All I got is dog. Really?
Well, antifreeze.
Pillow. Doorknob. Crayon. Condom. Guitar. Banana. Drain. Stickball bat. Mattress. Camera. Pool. John wins.
Hmm.
No telling where this is going to go. Another noun. Shocking. We need another noun. Ringer. Candy. Cabbage. Toilet. Telephone.
I think you missed one, Bobby.
Which one? Ringer?
No, Brooklyn.
Stickball bat.
No,
It's the only one I see from Anthony. Stickball bat.
no. Did one after that.
I don't see one after that. Face cream. I don't see another one from Anthony after that.
You don't see dildo?
I do not.
You getting censored?
Which was the first one from the other night, actually. Crotal bell. Ding-a-ling.
I wonder if you get censored somehow.
Chocodile. Oh, I gotta go with Chocodile. God.
Crocodile.
I love those things, man. They're like chocolate Twinkies, man. They're freaking awesome. Oh, shocking. 3 nouns in a row. We need another noun. We're going. I already like where DJ's going with this. Donkey. We're going with donkey. We need an adjective. What's a chocodile? You're showing your age there, Mark and Angela. A chocodile before your time was a chocolate covered Twinkie. It was very good. It was very good. They don't make them anymore, but whoa. We need an adjective. Smooth. It was pretty good. Yeah, it was pretty good. Swimming. Tasty. Ooh. Richie. I like it. We're gonna go with tasty.
We're talking about chocodiles, so
But it is an adjective though.
yeah.
So we'll go with tasty. We need a place. A place. a place. I got all night, people. I got almost a half a bottle of Fireball. So bedroom, church, cop shop. Where you been hanging out, Shannon?
I'm gonna get a refill. I'll be right back.
Two. Strip club, cemetery, boarding house, I'm just really surprised nobody's come up with the word brothel yet. Grand Canyon. Brothel it is. Scooter, you're ahead of your time, man. Wawa. All right, Scooter. I have a Wawa on every corner here. We need a verb past tense. Past tense. You're going to have to dig back into your past, people. Ran, lived, died, pounded, pounded, stroked, pooped, galloped, scorched, hanged, ate, shit himself, bounced, sharded, that's with a C, Scooter, just so you know. Twerked, but we're going to go with sharded. All right, what do we got? We got an adjective. Shannon. I fucking love her. You have not been censored, Shelley. You are free to speak as you may. Did you get put in YouTube jail, Shelley? Shelley's been put in more jails than El Chapo.
El Chapo.
We need an adjective. It's with an S. Oh, that sounds right. Shit, short. It's about the same way. Adjective. Dreamy. McDreamy. Where is McDreamy anyway? Wrinkly. Grizzly. Bumpy.
Dreamy's usually pretty busy.
Fireball. Scintillating.
Lumpy, flumpy.
John, you must not have had too much Fireball tonight if you could spell that.
We get
Frumpy,
two flumpies.
Frumpy.
How does that happen?
Lumpy, grumpy, Humpty, Humpty. You're some sick motherfuckers. There's some sick. They're on the same wavelength. That's why I love them. Wonky. You know what? For some reason, Humpy stands out. Humpy stands out. We're going to go with Humpy. We need a noun. John's using the, what do you call it, word prediction? Start typing a word, it just comes out with a word. Turd.
Auto correction?
Yeah, something like that. Noun. Turd. Yeah, you know what, Tom? We're going to go with turd. I like turd. It's a word that they don't use anymore. There's so many words, the good words they don't use anymore. Turd. Dookie. Dookie. You never hear dookie anymore. What the hell's up with that?
Dookie?
Dookie. Nobody says dookie anymore. It's a good word. It really was a good word.
Dookie.
Yeah.
Who? There was somebody called Dookie. Who was it?
Dookie. Dookie Howser.
Dookie Howser. That's what I'm. That's what
Yeah,
I'm trying to
Dookie.
think of. Yeah, all right.
We need a noun. A noun. Hey, big girl. What you doing, big girl? What are you doing? Nut girl. A noun. Hippie. Lint.
That's a random one.
Bacon crack. Oh, bacon crack.
I still got to try that.
You never had it?
No, I saw the recipe Shelly
Pretty good.
posted on
I've had it.
Facebook.
Adjective. Dave Hart, spandex. It's the greatest thing that God ever created. It was spandex and what do you call those other things? Yoga pants? Sean, Berks County Metal Detecting. Welcome. Join in, bro.
I don't
We
know
need an
anything about.
adjective, man.
I don't know anything about yoga pants, but are spandex the same thing?
I guess you could call spandex the precursor to yoga pants. Stretchy. Luscious. Colossal. Whoa. Oh, whoa. Colossal. We're going to go with colossal. Wow. This is really wide open, this next one. First time I've ever seen this one. Silly word. We need a silly word. Kerplunk. That's kazooties. Kazooties. Bonk.
You know what
Flop.
kazooties are, don't you?
Are those like? Yeah, I do.
Like that girl had big kazooties.
Spiach. Doppelganger. Zonk. Damn, what the hell?
I don't even know how to pronounce that.
I can't. Yeah, no. I'm too far into the fireball to try that one. Biatch. Patooties. You know what? We're gonna go with Deej and patooties.
Patooties. I don't know what they are, but
They're probably less than large Hooters.
patooties are the smaller version of kazooties, huh?
Yeah, we'll go with that. Article of clothing, plural. Patootie. A patootie is a derriere. A patootie. Who used the word patootie? I believe the person that used the word patootie was Flo on Mel's Diner. I believe she used the word patootie regularly.
The show Alice. This is the show's name.
Schnikey. Thongs. Kiss my grits. Edible panties. Thongs.
That was a good show.
It was. Oh, we're getting a lot of panties here. And boulder holders, over the shoulder boulder holders. Pasties. Bloomers. Jock. This is a tough one, Richie. Pick one, Richie.
Oh, What's the nipple tasel from Berks
Excuse
County?
me? Excuse me?
Nipple tasel from Berks County.
Tassel. Nipple tassel. Isn't that like a pasty?
If it's a tassel, should have 2 S's in.
Okay, so we'll go with that. Who am I to argue? We need. Oh Jesus.
Dave Hart, yeah, Tassles.
Yes, I got it. A type of liquid. Should be interesting. That's all right, Sean. Spit. It's not very ladylike. Iced tea. Okay. Is that really a liquid, though? Really? Is it a liquid?
Talking about
Fireball is definitely a liquid. Lube. Honey. Shannon? You know what? She's a Bortner. Verb. Past tense. We're off the liquid now. Verb. Past tense. Shannon won that one hands down. Or hands up. Or whatever you want to call it. Banged. Slurp. It would have to be slurped. Swallowed. Shook. Slapped. Whew. Shat. It's the English version. Burped, filled, poked, ejected. Scraped. Slapped. Spanked. Dropped. Rammed. Whoa. It's a little forceful. Flopped. Spiked. Groped. Flipped. Limped. Slippy slapped. Slippy slapped. I don't know what the hell it means, but I'm sure John knows. Okay. Slippy slapped. I want to know what's going on in that. What the hell are you doing, you little nut? My cat just knocked over my gold test kit. She's crazy. Color. We need a color. The Santa passed my house too, Shannon. Matter of fact, he flipped me off on the way by. Oh, bastard. Purple, amber, mauve, puce, purple, red, chrome. Is that really a color, though, chrome? Periwinkle, ecru, fuchsia, sea foam green, pink. You really like to go with pink, wouldn't you, John? It would probably fit into the whole motif of things. Clear, mauve, cyan, navy blue, rainbow, alabaster, maroon, pea green. Reminds me of The Exorcist. Green, oxblood, chartreuse, peach, gold. Gold's always good. Blue balls.
I didn't know that was a color.
Magenta. You know what? I'm a copper guy. I love coppers. So we're going to go copper. Not necessarily for the color. I just love copper. We need a noun. Shit brown. Thank you, Olin. I would have used that. You're a little late. Shit brown's real. Kappa. There you go. We need a noun. Kappa is a noun. It could be a noun. Lightning rod. Is that what you call it?
Yeah.
Richie? Okay. Camel toe, musket ball, crotal bell.
I think I left an N out of it.
Why does spoon always got to come into it? Crab, tongue, mouse knuckle, zombuff,
That's moose knuckle.
moose knuckle, zombuff, x-ray coin, leech, treasure chest. You know, treasure chest is just a little too obvious. Godzilla, crotch cricket. Okay, yeah, I can go with that.
Mm.
If it chirps, you got a problem. There's medication for that. And the last one is adjective. Dead deer. Camel foot. I think that's camel toe. If you got camel foot, you got issues. More issues in Sports Illustrated. Steamy. Shaky, flaky. Creamy. Ooh. Haha. Moist. Sneaky, ouch. Come on, Shelly. Come on, Shelly. Impress me here. Salty. Nasty. Chic. Smelly. Cosmic. Ooh. Nasty. Salty. Scabby. Interesting.
Shelly must be taking a break.
Shelly, if Shelly's taking a break, Scabby's going to go. I'm going to go with Scabby unless I come up with something.
There she
Ooh,
is.
delicious. I saw that on a pair of fucking yoga pants the other day. Stinky, ethereal, coppery, seductive. I can't see anything that beats Scabby at the moment. I'm really trying here. Loose. Scabby it is. All right, here we go. Should be interesting. All right. You ready, Rich?
I'm ready.
You know, we're a bunch of... We're some sick motherfuckers, bro, I'll tell you. What did Scott say? I got to see what Scott said. Uzi. Been done already. Ex-wife. Oh, shit. Bazinga was all Shelly could say. Her date that night was nothing short of crunchy. He had brought her a bouquet of fragrant gerbils. Once she put them in some antifreeze, I'm like, wow. He helped her put on her tampons. Yeah, that's just fucking wrong on any level. No strings attached, right? No strings attached. They walked out to his pickup Chocodile, where he held the donkey open for her. It's a donkey show. It's a donkey show. He had made reservations at a tastily restaurant in a fancy part of the brothel. They sharded all throughout dinner. That's attractive. They had so many humpy things in common. Like a true gentle turd, he picked up the entire bill and she noticed he left a very generous bacon crack for the waiter.
That's a good tip right there.
That's a really good tip. That's better than money. He asked if she would like to go for a walk along the beach since it was a colossal moonlit night. And she said, patooties. They kicked off their nipple tassel, dipped their bare toes in the cool blue cum, and slippery slap for the first time. That's something you could tell your grandchildren. Finally, she whispered the words any copper-blooded man loves to hear. Is that a crotch cricket in your pocket, or are you just scabby to see me? Wow. There's some sick bastards in this motherfucker, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all some sick. That's why I love y'all. Sick motherfuckers. Sick bastards. All right. It was a masterpiece, Tom. It was a masterpiece written by none other than you all. All right.
You need to get that copyrighted.
What's that?
You get that copyrighted.
I should. I know, right? That should be a T-shirt or something. Her name, John's new favorite word is crotch cricket. New favorite word. All right. Anybody up for another one? Y'all let me know. I'm here for you.
I'm gonna have to drop out, Bobby. Time for me to take my meds, and I'll be in the chat.
You got it, brother.
Take care. Thanks for having me.
Always. You're always welcome, man. All right. Well, I think we've overstayed our welcome in YouTube. Wouldn't be surprised if I get an email or two, but that's all good. You guys have a great night. Thank you all for coming. Thank you all for participating. You guys rock. Love y'all. And don't forget, tomorrow night, 8 o'clock, Shelly and Dawn. Can you dig it with Dawn and Shelly? Facebook, YouTube, and show your support. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all have a great night. Love, peace, and hair grease. And we'll do this again real soon. Later, y'all.